Okay, hey, welcome everyone. Decided I'd come into the office today, have a quick talk with you, help you understand what's going on in today's stock market. It is the 4th of May. That should be what, a Wednesday on 2016. I am going to do the best I can to truly just spend 7 to 10 minutes with you here today, going over what I see in the stock market and what we can do to be profitable in it. I'm going to start sending these out, especially on the down days of the stock market. I want to give you guys some insight into someone that's actively trading in the market, that's actively has money under management. I want to give you guys some thoughts, some understandings on why our market's moving the way it is, and most importantly, I'd like you to go ahead and send me some, maybe email me, send me some topics you'd like me to go over. Really today, basic, what's happening in today's stock market on the 4th of May 2016? We're down triple digits. It started off with last night with some election results, but the reality is this week, if you look down there at the bottom, we had ADP employment, which is less than was expected. Apparently today, bad news is bad news. That means that plain and simply, our economy's not growing. We should have seen that last week with the GDP numbers, but if less people are being hired, our economy's not growing. It's funny because a couple months ago, bad news was good news, and it meant the Fed wasn't going to raise rates. I wouldn't surprise me if the Fed doesn't raise rates anyway, because of the Brexit, the Britain exit of the European Union is 7 days after our FOMC meeting, so don't expect a rate decision in June. In all reality, unit labor costs were higher than expected. Productivity was down, but wasn't down as much. Our trade balance was less than expected, not a bad thing. Factory orders and ISM services both beat. So mixed bag of chips, but the reality is we should have a pretty positive day today, and unfortunately we are down about 100 points. Causes for it, really, it looks like Trump is going to be the GOP Republican candidate, and apparently the stock market does not like that. I'm not sure why, but that is the prevailing news. Yesterday it was a slower growing China. So I think our stock market doesn't know really if it's the U.S. that's important or if it's China that's important. Welcome to volatility. We're seeing the VIX head up pretty significantly. The VIX not too long ago was sitting right down at a pretty simple 13. And if we look at the VIX today, as I'm trying to bring it up and take a peek at it, the VIX right now, as I'm speaking, sits at 16.4. So off we go. This is the market for our last couple days. I took this screenshot here. Look at the open. The open, we have our large candles down, ridiculously low. About midday, we do seem to come up higher. It's kind of funny because usually midday it's sell and go to lunch, but it seems to be a buying opportunity, and then we finish down. Interesting to see where we finished today. This morning, obviously, large candle down because of news, came up about halfway, and just trickling down ever since. Obviously, we're going to finish down today, most likely 100 points. I took this screenshot just to give you guys an idea to see how people might be looking at the stock market on 5-minute increments. The future. It's obviously going to come down, it looks like, to a Trump versus Clinton campaign. And the key is to understand how the stock market will feel rules and regulation will affect them by way of growth, or how rules and regulation will affect most likely the S&P 500. My goal, guys, is to help you guys. You'll see I put a little blurb out there. It said 9 people accused of losing investors $131 million in a stock scheme. It is vitally important that you find someone that's managing your money that can do 3 things. Number 1, do they have a methodology that's going to work in crashes, dips, spikes, and recessions? Asset allocation does not fall in here. In fact, If anyone would like to have a talk with me, feel free to give me a buzz, and I'd go through any or all different types of trading and advantages and disadvantages with you. But number 2, are they legit, which just means they're licensed, bonded, insured. And number 3, can they make money in any direction that the stock market may move? You might be asking yourself, well, what does that mean? I'm going to bring Tesla Motors in. I own some shares of Tesla Motors. They're a pretty good chunk of money. I've got a profit right now. If you'll notice right below, I have a June 16 260 put. I have the right to sell Tesla Motors at 260. If you take a look at my average price on Tesla sits at, plain and simply, is sitting at basically $180. It's $179.56 and a third of a cent. But I've got Tesla at $180 basically. I've got the right to sell Tesla $80 higher. I have protected or purchased insurance on my stock ownership. I am doing the best I can to ensure I'm going to walk away from Tesla with about a 40% return. Even though at this point Tesla's down $7.13, it's going to be down even more. I thought at one point it was down $10 today. This is what I do to be able to make money under any market condition. This is why I am just as excited to see Tesla go up as I am to see it go down. Kevin, do I do that for all my stocks? Well, I do have some positions in Baidu. I love the ability that I have to be able to protect where I'm at in Baidu. You'll notice on this one, I've got a couple different sets of puts, but one of the key points to understand, hey, I'm going to do the best I can to protect where I purchased my stock. I've got an average stock price on Baidu at around $188. And I've got the right to sell it at $185 and $195. I'm obligated to sell it at $220. This was a day or so ago, but short answer is this. I've got Baidu down $15. My covered calls made up $2.72. I'm down literally $12.80, and here I've got other positions that are making it up. When I see the market go through volatility like today, I am just as excited to see my stocks go up as I am to see them go down. If you'd like to ask me why, zip me a quick email. If there are topics you're looking for on a day when it's 12:15 and we got the stock market to be open for another, only another hour and 45 minutes today for myself out here in Mountain Standard Time, on a 100-point down day in the stock market right now, I'm up $441.23. That's not huge on a $6.8 million portfolio, but ask yourself this question. On a 100-point down day, would you rather be up $441, or would you rather be down? Obviously, you're going to say, Kevin, I want to be up. No brainer, no brainer, but here's the difference. On a 100-point down day in the stock market that's down 0.61% right now at 108, on $6,800,000, if I was to multiply that by that being down 0.6%, I should be down in these accounts $41,480. I'm beating the market on a day like today by literally $42,000 on 6.8 million. I'm not up big, but if you'd like to find out more about what I'm doing, let's find a way to zip me an email, subscribe. I'm going to start putting these out via tweets. If you need my tweet handle, send me an email, let me know. I'm going to start to do these 2 or 3 times a week. I'm going to try to pick some of the worst days in the stock market to put out there for a quick 8 to 10 minute meeting. Hey, here's what's going on. Here's why it's happening. Here's what I'm doing to protect myself. Here's what you could do to protect or help yourself as well. If you'd like some topics for me to go over, zip me an email. Let me know what topics interest you so that you know your investments are being protected. Or if you don't understand something about the stock market, zip me an email. Let me know something you'd like me to put in some of these quick little video blurbs so that I can go over information that will be most helpful to you. This is Kevin Hurley with Hurley Investments. I appreciate spending the 7 to 10 minutes with you. I'm going to call this the best of the best in today's stock market, and I look forward to seeing you, I look forward to having this offered to you, to anyone that you like. If you have friends or family that's in the stock market, zip out the links where you can watch these short little video blurbs, and I hope to be helpful to you in the near future.